Hi, hello guys, how are you all? இன்னைக்கு such a exciting day. Of course, retro வந்து ட்ரெய்லர் ட்ராப் ரொம்ப நாள் ரியாக்ட் பண்ணணும்னு வச்சிருந்தேன். நான் பார்த்துட்டேன், பட் ஸ்டில் உங்களோட பார்த்து ரியாக்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு வச்சிருந்தேன். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு நம்ம ரெட்ரோ படத்தோட மீம்ஸ் ரியாக்ஷன் போய் பார்ப்போம். என்ன மாதிரி மீம் ரியாக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க, ட்ரெய்லர் இல்லை எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன்ஸில் இருக்காங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு வாங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இட்ஸ் கோ டு த ரெடிட் மட்டும் போய் பார்ப்போம். Another day, another brown paint on fair actress. என்ன இப்பயே அடிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டானுங்க. ஓஹோ, டைப்பாக தான் இருக்காங்க அப்போ இவங்க. ரைட்டு, என்னன்னு போய் பார்ப்போம், என்ன கதைன்னு போய் பார்ப்போம். நேச்சுரல்னாங்க. Another day, another brown paint on fair actress. Well, Hollywood producers and directors literally die if they casted a dusky Tamil actress or what. Even if the role requires a dusky actress, they are bringing in a non-Tamil actress and applying a darker foundation on her to make her look native. So fucking tired of this. There is actually no hope for Tamil actors in Hollywood. Laughing my ass out. Unless you are fair, of course. And don't come at me saying this is the 100th time we are having this conversation because the Tamil girl, I am tired of lack of representation or own voice. Hey, good one. And then they will complain that our Tamil girls don't act like this in real life. Then maybe start by hiring actual Tamil women. Our industry is literally the only industry which is dominated by outsiders and is the least honest on how women are represented. And then people have audacity to sing songs about honoring Tamil culture. And have a darker skin. What is it about the ethnicity that is apparently more Tamil than us? Tolerate Hindi speaking heroines. Average Tamil Adam filmmakers. I know Pooja is Tulu. Real North Indian woman. Real North India, hate, bad, shit, clown, danger. North Indian woman, cute, star, heart. Just sad nevertheless because Tamil women face twice the risk some men face in social media by almost all of India by those dank memes. Whatever in general too, they have to face the same in our own state too because our own people don't support the Tamil woman. Honestly, African women are better off facing less racism than Tamil women, though they are darker usually. The acceptance within African women are higher, probably because of the darkness is the uniform amongst people there. I watch Tamil movie but don't follow the media. Does the press ever post this question to directors? What has been their response? Here I am thinking she is a brown girl from the start and got whitewashed for Telugu films. Here I am thinking she is a brown girl from the start and got whitewashed for the Telugu films. She is neither fair nor dark skin. She is darky, so is her family. So she went the kajal route to lighten her skin when she ventured into the Telugu and Hindi. The irony is that neither retro nor her Hindi film show her true skin color. She is neither light enough nor dark enough for Indian cinema. Innada podrige. She is medium. She actually looks quite tanned here as it's not her actual skin tone because it looks patchy. She is definitely lighter in her Telugu and Hindi films, but her Instagram pics and pop shots make it seem like she is still a medium tone, neither dark nor fair, but definitely on the lighter side. Point this out in Rubber Panda and people will come out with the pitchforks. That movie had brown face for both leads, laughing my ass off. And so did the Maviran for SK. Why would SK need brown face? He's already brown. But it's not the shade of brown as shown in Maviran. He's definitely had brown painted on. I think it may be being natural tanning. Even coming up water, he looks like this. If you think being water washer makeup, I got this for you. You can even get water makeup from the chemist these days, so the professionals may stuff for the movie really wouldn't budget at all. Then there is always a post-production too. And that too, and for the noob here, do you remove this waterproof makeup with water? Mistless water or makeup remover or cleaning balm. You know, they even sell makeup stains these days that would stain the skin for up to 3 days. Maybelline eyebrow tint, for example. So even remove wouldn't budgeting. Same for the lip tints that can be had for a song. Oh, my lips are so pink. Don't come up even after rubbing it soap. It's a tint. All three of these I can purchase at the chemist and supermarket in less than a budget. And I'm a regular person. For a talk makeup that lasts for years, there is also cosmetic tattooing. For eyeliner, lip liner, lipstick, lip blushing and more. That is also relatively budget friendly. Questioner always welcome. Hey, என் வாழ்க்கையிலே இது வரைக்கும் நான் வந்து ஒரு மேக்கப் பத்தி இவ்வளவு படிச்சதுலடா. எவ்வளவு இவ்வளவு பண்ணியா இருக்கு. No wonder there is a makeup for every occasion and every time. Thank for the fun fact of the day. Probably with oil or some chemical. Looking at this, I found this video. Hope it can be reviewed. Oh man, why would they do that? And why did they do for the part where he comes out of water? A brown face won't stay on. Waterproof makeup and makeup setting spray exist. Okay, this could very well be to get even tone on camera stuff. They use fairer people apply even coat of white makeup, stuff like that maybe. I guess it had a brown face for all the leads, including Gethu Dinesh. True, the funny thing is Harish Khan's character was dark skinned in the flashback. I wonder how he got lighter from being a playgirl. Most of his life. Anthur use பண்ணிருப்பான். Funny thing is I haven't watched a lot of Harish Khan movies. Thought of his real color. Later parking movie பார்த்து ஆடி போயிட்டேன். Big brown face. Having her help in the Andhra market, he is director who used Ramya Nambison and Anjali in roles, but this is a big budget. He can't risk. Anjali is also Telugu. Well, no one cares is Telugu. Karthik should cast a star actress instead. Pooja is a well-known star actress in Telugu. Not as star actors are well-known, not well-known too. She is both well-known but more disliked than liked. என்னடா பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? Hey, she's definitely more liked than disliked. 65 crore in Hollywood is no big budget, right? For Surya, who is coming from a flop yesterday. Guys, நீங்க என்ன ரோஸ்ட் பண்ணிருக்கானுங்க? டேய் யப்பா டேய். 65 crore in Hollywood is no big budget, right? For Surya who is coming from flop, yes it is. Surya at this point can't even reach the budget after so. Surya at this point can't even risk that budget after so many flops. But Surya still has good fans and families, right? I'm Malayali. There are a lot of fans here waiting for his comeback. He will continue having fans, but still his crowd pull to theatres have gone down. People are not ready to believe in Surya. People are not ready to believe in Surya and go to theatres like they did in 2000s. When even other fans would whether other fans would have come because Surya films are good theater experiences. அடுத்து distributors do expect a cast star and they expect audiences of all background to watch it. இன்னும் one more replay இருக்கான். மேலே இருக்கமா இருக்குது மட்டும் படிப்போம். Hell no, Surya's name alone is enough to promote it in Telugu states. He is more popular than Ajit and Vijay combined there. Pooja's barely has any box office pull lol. I got downvoted for pointing out the exact same thing. They couldn't cast a brown girl, like you couldn't find one that you had a dark and a fair girl. You cannot say anything against any of these beloved movie makers. Girl, exactly. When you point it out, you will get downvoted for cribbing like. Imagine if it was the opposite scenario. Almost all the Tamil films with dark actors are very fair men. Almost all Tamil films with the dark actors and very fair men as leads for the more than a decade. Can we imagine the outrage just because movies have to be relatable to guys, so heroes should look like them, but for us actors should look nothing like. They don't even understand how much it affects little girls growing up watching. Little girls watching up movies that everyone undermines and make fun of their skin tone. So effing true, you can't exist as even a slightly dark skin tone girl because movies only show a fairer woman. This is a kind of discrimination is forced upon not only just time of matrimony but your family, and unfortunately our people have a habit of picking up negatives from a movie. Look, I'm not a dark beauty, but I spend a lot of time in South and it would make me cringe and even cry at times seeing every damn advert, billboard and cosmetic label showing Snow White. It's just unrealistic for a majority of ladies. If it is any consolation, if you are a fair man and woman, I like to tend to think you are easy. If it's true or not, they have just automatically think fair is equal to lose moral. Trust me, makes me a person feel very bad inside to can't win now. 45 plus more replies are. And then the genius is the sub say, bro, Tamil audience won't like seeing a dark skinned heroine, bro. proceeds to carry pusify fair skinned woman. Casting director பண்ற அலப்புறையை விட இந்த சப் பண்ற அலப்புறை இன்னும் ஜாஸ்தி. Death to civilization will probably happen sooner than widespread acceptance of brown girl skin by brown people. I know I sound pessimistic, but I am tired. So damn tired as a brown girl seeing fair skinned girls taking up opportunities that are meant to go for brown skinned girl. Even woke directors like Paranjit does it. தங்கலான்னு சொல்கிறாங்க போல. Why does it fucking matter? They are both, regardless, they are Indian lol. But are they Tamil? Go look up what colorism is and what are its impacts. There is nothing funny about it. It's okay not to understand the issue, but at least stop flaunting your ignorance as funny. Yeah, I felt it, but apparently she up for herself. She revealed what the character demanded in terms of acting. She needs some appreciation too. Hope is criticizing the director, not the team, and the team, not her. Anbaga Sunnir. She delivered what the character demanded in terms of acting. How do you know? Did you watch the movie? That's doing the bare minimum. Lol. Many actors fail to do that. Lol. Not some men thinking that's no makeup look. That's a dark foundation look with pink lipstick. Exactly, they think no makeup look means bare face with no makeup at all. Little do they know that no makeup looks involves makeup too. Nothing wrong, but what's diabolical here is applying 2 to 3 shade dark foundation on her. Well, exactly. It's crazy that they are acting like they know anything about skin tone and makeup. If they can't tell she has makeup on here, they need to get her and meet real women. That's so senseless. Some men are. They are calling this no makeup looks. Exactly, Rafi Mazo. They want guys to represent in real life guys, but girls got to be lip smacking gorgeous, meaning fair in the director's eye. இது என்ன நியாயம்? Sometimes I feel if Tamil industry is just because it's becoming industry with actors ranging from all languages except Tamil. I don't think she was casted for authenticity though. Why don't they get brown girls directly? I literally said the same thing on another episode got wounded. Someone even said Pooja is dusky. I really don't understand the logic behind casting a fair non-Tamil speaking actress, darkening her skin tone and then using a dubbing artist and talented dark skinned Tamil actress can be cast for the half the effort. But and before people mentioning market value, some people like Pooja, who has a pretty much dead career, does not bring much to a film. What the F? Yep, I saw the trailer yesterday and immediately wanted to post this, but lazy. There was a point in time where I stopped watching Tamil movies for this very reason, for not having a dark-skinned actors in the lead roles. Leave the directors. I think definitely big heroes these days can take a stance on this matter, stick to it. But no, even if they do cast a dark-skinned actress, they're usually in supporting roles and definitely not as lead. This brown paint on Pooja Hedge is an insult. Lol. Also, she can't act for shit. Literally no reason for the team to have her in the movie doing this role. Pooja put exactly my thought throughout the trailer. She's literally looking so orange in one frame. When will this stop? Me and Samantha and Family Man, because if you want a dark skinned actress, you can just cast one like Sunena. Why paint a fair skinned actress darker? Sunena fair skin ஆயிட்டாங்களேடா இல்லையா? Its ability to pull the audience as simple as that. They don't care about making a particular actress popular. They just care about the money. If someone dusky shine like Aishwarya Rajesh pulls more audience than Pooja Hegde, they're gonna cast it. But unfortunately, the problem lies with the audience. As of the audience don't accept dusky sins for glamour roles. Can't blame the industry. This applies to age as well. You can ask why Rajani has someone in his 40s or 50s when he can cast someone from that age itself. How will we know when dark skin actors never get portrayed well? Basically, movie industry has made the colorism worse and influenced everyone's brain. Compare the followers count of dark skin influencers and fair skinned ones in Instagram. Content is free. You are free to follow anybody. Then still, why fair skinned people have more followers in general? These discrimination based on race happen in school, college, friends, etc. The irony is that actual whites, the British and Americans, don't discriminate. It's just Indians. என்னடா சொல்றீங்க? Pooja literally has zero pull, no acting, no screen presence. Both Pooja and Aishwarya are of the age. If you are a director or producer, who would you cast along with Vijay or movie like a beast? Which heroine would have pulled more audiences? Sure, but the director has say in the casting too, right? I'm sure if Karthik Subraj can cast someone else in the row, people would still turn up because it's Karthik Subraj and Surya's film. The actors would definitely do that if the role is very huge and requires specific actors like Sai Pallavi in Amaran and Nitya Menon in Tiruchitrambalam. These roles are very hard even for experienced actors. Tamana, Trisha, or Hansika cannot do justice to these roles at all, irrespective of how much they can put in the audience. Tamana, Trisha, and Hansika cannot do justice. Those three don't have much pull in the box office. You're absolutely right. The problem is the audience. Just see the comments under this post. The problem is evident. It's really annoying. The brown facing has to stop. You can always show your unpreparedness by not watching the movie in theaters. All these crowds only dare question director. Go ask your favorite heroes why they make a huge deal of upholding Tamil culture, wear vesti and do all the usual clickbait stuff, but refuse to cast a Tamil female lead in the movies. போகிற போக்கில் தனுஷ்க்கு ஒரு குத்து. He is the most famous, but recall other stars like Vijay suddenly turning up at award show in Vesti a few years ago, but now they all went back to pants. I have a feeling Vijay Shetty is a nutcase who's trying to be this all-loving messiah. In an interview with BR or someone, he has a Tirukural book and kept reading Kural to him. Another time in Niyanana, they wanted to promote a Kottathil Oruvan movie and kept middle benches as debate. Vijay came and spoke some shit that made no sense at all. Also, Pujak is the epitome of acting. as if Pujak is the epitome of acting, that such a sacrifice is made for her. செஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க அவனுங்க. ஆமாம், calling paleness as fair is indeed unfair, is still brainwashed by the cosmetic companies by their ads and pageant shows. Problem is that dusky actors don't get cast in big films, ergo they don't get the point of stardom or don't get used to in other films either, because star films like these are rely on star value for wider reach as well. By the way, I wouldn't call Pooja fair though. This bronzing or brown facing is just wrong. It's not just wrong, it's seriously distracting. At least hire someone who can act. Why a mediocre actor like Pooja? Since she does get the start and change it later. Glutathione wonders. Tamil movies in general, unless stated otherwise, are a wish fulfillment fantasy for Tamil men first and foremost. So casting choice is always catered to the male audiences first, because 90% or more of the tickets are bought by them. The reason why this issue kept happening is because Tamil women themselves don't watch that many Kollywood movies in mass crowds like Tamil men do. I know it's a cynical problem. Lack of authentic Tamil woman representation is equal to less Tamil women interested in Tamil movies, is equal to less footfall from the Tamil woman. But somehow we have to break the cycle, and it has to start from Tamil women themselves. Unfortunately, Tamil Nadu has one of the worst socially conservative culture in all of India. Worst still, and a sizable majority of Tamil women actually follow social conservatism values. You would think Chennai would be progressive considering these are the state capital, but no, it's just densely populated, glorified village with all modern amenities. So really, what can we do about this situation? Most Tamil women in the real world simply don't treat this as a real issue. They are content watching other state making crore off Tamil Nadu movie market. Bro, what if this is your actual skin tone? Pooja always looked brown skinned. Always seen her in glamour also in interviews where she obviously done makeup. So what is it the other way around? She's not fair, most like a little brown in real life. To be honest, I don't think any director or producer will accept or cast a brown Tamil girl anytime soon, since they are all addicted to the white skin. She recently underwent skin lightening for sure, but she was indeed brown skin for majority of her career. Like even with the loads of foundation, she still looked brown here despite the maker's effect. For a little more reference. All the folks yapping about Pooja bagging the role on the basis of a talent. Just imagine, how high are you all? Since when did she become a phenomenal actress? She sure dances like a dream, but that's not the only condition for a good actor. These people would lap up any actress provided she is a slender or fair. A feast for the eyes is all these women care about. For the ones claiming she is dark skinned, go touch grass and meet average South Indian Binna woman to actually know what dark skin looks like, or look into the mirror. To be honest, there are no dark-skinned Tamil actors in the Kollywood industry now. Don't mention Aishwarya Rajesh. She destroyed herself by acting in cringe films. Dushara Vijayan. She herself is a skin lightening. This is the situation here. She herself did skin lightening. That is the situation here. Don't just blame her. They don't give her many good movies. Every good role she got pulled them off really well. Aishwarya just had the blockbuster in Telugu. Which movie? Sanskranti Vastunna. I started boycotting movies where they do this. I don't care how good the cinematography or how good the story is. These people will only stop doing this shit when we boycott and stop giving them money. One day when I have a daughter or son, I don't want her or watch him. I don't want her or him to grow up watching their own race, creating movies like this. I don't want her or him to grow up hating their own skin. Absolutely, we are the only people who hate ourselves for the skin tone we are born with. Melanin is absolutely beautiful and we should be lucky to have it. Brown skill people get so much appreciation in the other countries, such started off self-hatred. ஐ ஹோப் இது ஓரளவுக்கு ஒரு கிளாரிட்டி கொடுத்துருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ரொம்ப தேவையான ஒரு டிபேட், ஆக்சுவலி நீடாதாரான ஒரு டிபேட் நான் பார்க்குறேன். ஏன் தமிழ் படங்களில் தமிழ் ஆக்ட்ரஸஸ் அவ்வளோவா ரெப்ரசன்டேஷன் இல்லைன்னு ஒரு சப்ரெடிட்டில் உமன்ஸ் பேசுகிறது, இந்த டிஸ்கஷனே, இந்த என்டையர் டிஸ்கஷனே ரொம்ப டிஸ்கோஸே ரொம்ப பாசிட்டிவாகவும் நீடாதாரவும் நினைக்கிறேன். இட்ஸ் அ சீரியஸ் திங் டு கன்சிடர் ஃபார் எவ்ரி ஃபிலிம் மேக்கர்ஸ் தட்ஸ் தேர் அவுட் தேர். ஒரு என்ன படம், என்ன கதாபாத்திரம், ஒன்றும் இல்லை, சிம்பிளாக சொல்லணும்னா ஸ்னோ ஒயிட்னு ஒரு கேரக்டர் இருக்குது. ஸ்னோ ஒயிட்டுங்க கேரக்டர் ஒரு பிரின்சஸ் அப்படின்னா அந்த பிரின்சஸ் எப்படிப்பட்ட பிரின்சஸாக இருக்கணும், அந்த கேரக்டர் என்னவாக இருக்கணும். இப்போ உதாரணத்துக்கு ஹாலிவுட்டில் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா ஒயிட் வாஷ்னு ஒன்று பண்ணுவாங்க. ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு கதாபாத்திரம் இருக்கும், ஆனால் அது வந்து ஒரு ஆஃப்ரிக்கனோ இல்லை ஒரு ஏஷியனோ இல்லை வேறு ஏதோ ஒரு கேரக்டர், ஒரு அதர் எத்னிசிட்டி ரேஸ் ப்ளே பண்ணுற மாதிரி புக்ஸில் இருக்கும். அதை படமாக்குறப்ப அமெரிக்கன்ஸ் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா அந்த ரோலை ஒரு ஒயிட் பர்சன் பண்ணுற மாதிரி மாற்றிடுவாங்க. ஒரு கேரக்டர் என்ன இனத்தில் பிறந்தான், அவன் என்னவா வளர்ந்தாங்கிறது அந்த கேரக்டரோட அந்த வளர்ப்புலேருந்து அந்த வே ஆஃப் லைஃப்லேருந்து பிலீஃப்ஸ் வந்து எல்லாமே மாறுபடும்ல. ஸோ இப்போ ஸ்டீரியோடைப்பு, இது கிட்டத்தட்ட ஸ்டீரியோடைப்போட ஆஃப்டர் எஃபெக்ட்ஸ் வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். இந்த இடத்துலேருந்து இப்படி வளர்ந்தவன் இப்படி தான் பேசுவான் அப்படிங்கிற ஸ்டீரியோடைப்பிக்கல், நீ இப்படி தான் இருப்பேன்னு ப்ரொடியூசராக பார்த்தா ஸ்டீரியோடைப்பிக்கல், அது பேடு. இவனுக்கு இந்தளவுக்கு மெச்சூரிட்டி இருக்கே, அது காரணம் வளர்ந்த இடம், அவனுக்கு கிரெடிட் கொடுப்போம்ல, எவ்வளோ பொறுப்பாக வளர்த்துருக்காங்க, எவ்வளோ நல்லா வளர்த்துருக்காங்க, உன் வளர்ப்பும் என்விரான்மெண்ட்டையும் பாசிட்டிவிட்டி இப்போ என்கரேஜ்மெண்ட்டாக கொடுக்குறோம்ல, அது வந்து அந்த லைஃப் வாழ்ந்ததால தான். அது அப்படியே தூக்கி இன்னொரு ஒயிட் கேரக்டர்கிட்ட கொடுத்து இந்த மாதிரி பாக்ஸ் ஆஃபீஸ்க்காக, அது பேர் ஒயிட் வாஷிங்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, அந்தமாரி ஹாலிவுட்டில் நடக்கும். நம்ம ஊரில் அது ரொம்ப வருஷமாக நடந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்குது ஒயிட் வாஷிங், நம்ம யாருமே பேசாமல் இருக்கோம். பட் கிளாட் ஐ கேம் அக்ராஸ் திஸ் சப்ரெடிட், ஆக்சுவலி ஹியூஜ் ஷவுட் அவுட் டு த ஓபி ஹூ ஹாஸ் ஆக்சுவலி டெலிவர்டு, நமக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியப்படுத்திருக்காங்க. ஆக்சுவலி இந்த ஓபி ரொம்ப முக்கியமான சப்ரெடிட், கோலிவுட்டில் இருக்குது, போய் பாருங்கள். சியான் ஹூன் அப்படின்னு போட்டிருக்காங்க, யூசர் சாங் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நீடாதார் தான் நான் பார்க்குறேன். அப்போது ஆல்ரெடி பண்ணியிருக்கேன், நீங்கள் முடிச்சா போய் பாருங்கள். சப்ரெடிட் கோலிவுட்டில் இருக்குது. டெஃபினெட்லி இட்ஸ் அ சீரியஸ் திங் தட் வி ஆல் ஷுட் கம் அப் சொல்யூஷன் ஃபார் திஸ். வி நீட் அ ரெமெடி, அஃப்கோர்ஸ் வி நீட் திஸ். உங்களுக்கு நான் பண்ணுற கண்டென்ட் பிடிச்சிருக்கா அப்படின்னு பாருங்கள். ஹோப் யூ லைக் திஸ் என்டையர் ஸ்ட்ரீம். இன்னைக்கு இன்கேஸ் உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது சஜஷன்ஸ் இருக்குது, ப்ரோ இது எப்படி பண்ணலாம் ப்ரோ, அது அப்படி பண்ணலாம் ப்ரோன்னு ஒப்பீனியன்ஸ் இருக்குன்னா தயவு செஞ்சு லிவ் இட் இன் த கமெண்ட் செக்ஷன். அண்ட் இஃப் யூ லைக் வாட் ஐ எம் டூயிங், லைக் தட் வீடியோ, லைக் தி ஸ்ட்ரீம் அண்ட் ஷேர் வித் அதர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். அண்டு உங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி அப்கமிங் யூடியூபர் சப்போர்ட் பண்ண தோணுச்சுன்னா ஹிட் தட் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பட்டன். ஸோ தட்ஸ் இட் ஃப்ரம் மை எண்ட். உங்களை எல்லாரும் இன்னொரு ஸ்ட்ரீமில் கூடி சீக்கிரம் சந்திக்கிறேன். அண்ட் டூரிஸ்ட் ஃபேமிலியும் இருக்குது, தண்டர் போல்ட்டும் இருக்குது, ஆல் ஸ்ட்ரீம்ஸ் கம்மிங் அப். ஸோ ஹேங் இன் தேர். See you all in the next stream. Take care. Love you all. See you. Bye bye. So, peace out.